With the summer days just started to begin here, the sun shining bright and beautiful, making it a lot easy physically and mentally to be active and productive, just the way we all wish to be. And for that reason, here I have a lovely parcel from Proscenic. Proscenic takes independent innovation and technology research and development as a two-wheel drive to solve user problems through the precise and in-depth analysis of big data and user needs. Introducing the new T31, the special extension to the air fryer collection. With turbo air technology, 7 times air circulation, T31 increases the cooking efficiency by 30% and locks the moisture inside the food to make it crisp and juicy with up to 90% less fat. I'm super excited to open the whole box and start using it straight away. It's super light in weight that I could easily carry and move. T31 can make cooking easier than ever with larger capacity, 15-litre capacity, providing abundant food for 4 to 5 people. It has variety of accessories that are very neatly packed, rotisserie cage used to cook granule ingredients such as peanuts, french fries that can be rotated, cooking tray and drip pan to put fatty foods and to hold food scraps. It's so cute and compact, and for me it's always a must to keep things going on in good condition for a very long time, for which I always welcome all the gadgets with haldi and kumkum at home. Important to clean and easy to clean are all the components which are stainless steel and have the non-stick coating to prevent unpleasant smells. It is easily washable and easily cleansed and are dishwasher free. Along with the tray, it is also provided with versatile accessories that will make cooking more enjoyable. Not only you can grill the whole chicken with rotisserie, but you can also fry and grill barbecue with various accessories. Rotisserie fork, rotisserie tongs, rotisserie skewers and rotisserie cage. I give them all a quick wash as I'm really excited to use them all for the day. And I've started to feel all hungry as it's time for breakfast. I set the air fryer on the kitchen island, which has plenty of space on all sides, making it perfect for air circulation. We have a plug point here, making it easy to connect. And it's all ready to begin with just a power on. Yes, you can control T31 with its app remotely directly from your phone. You can conveniently manage cooking, preheating and thermal insulation in up to 3 stages. And you can keep it straightforward and direct by just pressing the button on the panel. 2 levels allow cooking substantial food at the same time. I set it to preheat with its auto set temperature and time for 5 minutes. And I have a quick breakfast idea on mind with wholemeal rustic bloomer. We just love this healthy filler the first thing in the morning. So I use the cooking tray, which easily fits in 3 large slices of bread. I have ready to eat pesto. This is vegetarian pesto from Asta that I apply a layer and then goes plum tomatoes with mozzarella cheese on top. Summer days, working days, busy days can be made all easy with such recipes and cooking techniques using air fryer oven T31 that will help you prep breakfast without asking for the need of standing and waiting for the flip of bread and for it to be toasted. The panel has different options that I choose the bread symbol for it to be toasted. The air fryer has set default temperature and time, making it perfect that I need not worry about anything else. But to hear it just a beep to know it's done. Cheesy tomato pesto toasty is all ready. Have an orange, raspberries, and a spoonful of Chyawanprash. With no fuss and no sweat in cooking in front of the hob, just the way we all like, especially during summer months. We do end up having so much of time and energy left over for doing so many other chores as well, you know. A few nibbles to munch on is something that we all love, right? So here I have rotisserie cage to roast peanuts. I have measured just a bowl, adding in very little of oil, a cage holding the food secure once placed inside. T31 from Proscenic has turbo air technology increasing the cooking efficiency. While the peanuts are roasted on their own, that I have set the time for 6 minutes at 150 degrees, I quickly slit mild and subtle peppers, which are also called as chilies from Asta. I've split them into halves. I have taken off the seeds as well. Now the beauty of using an air fryer is you can cook the food just to the right portion, in which way the food will be healthy and the cooking time also will be reduced. I use the rotisserie tongs to lift the cage out easily. The peanuts are very well roasted, that I sprinkle in salt and a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder. For the stuffing, I'm using soft cheese, parsley, garlic granules, salt. I drizzle in oil. I set the timer for 5 minutes time at 150 degrees temperature. Nibbles are such that they don't even fill you up and are quite tempting, and I'm not at all tired with the help of my T31 air fryer oven looking after the food being prepared. So I thought let me add on one more to the spread with bell peppers. Here I'm using the two ends of the bread to make them into crumbs so that they don't go waste. To the breadcrumbs I add in salt, a teaspoon of garlic granules, 1 cup of grated cheese. I mix the dry ingredients first and then I add in half a teaspoon of green chili paste. I place the bell peppers on the tray and then fill up the cases, in which way it will be easy. The filling will stay in place on the cooking tray. I fill up each case generously and drizzle in very little of oil. Air fryer setting at 190 degrees for 15 minutes time. I fill up each chilies with cream cheese. They are perfect finger food for parties and gathering, and I just love such delicacies. T31 Proscenic air fryer has brought in not just healthy and easy cooking, but also has brought in the time for the day that I can just enjoy my hobby peacefully. And now with a lot of time on hand, I feel I can do something about the clothes that hardly fit my children anymore. It's a pinch to see the traditional clothes not being used, and with them being occasionally used, Sanika has shooted up so very fast that this langa is as brand new. I just love the color, the combination, and very beautiful and rich border that I cannot see it not being used. T31 Proscenic air fryer has brought in not just healthy and ease in cooking, but also has brought in the time for the day that I can enjoy my hobby peacefully. I make sure to keep the pleats in place and then turn the langa inside out. And I have used a paper sheet that I've cut it in a semicircle that I'm going to use it as a stencil. And very importantly, I place it starting from the border, and also the pleats are in place. Now I'm emphasizing for the pleats in place because I'm going to show how it's going to turn out. I use a pen to draw the line to make it visible and clear and neat as well, which will be very helpful while I'm stitching. Using just as it is, I start stitching on the line. Very importantly to bear in mind to stitch the pleats as well. Did I tell you that I'm planning to make a bag, a handbag, a carry bag in traditional style? Now that everything is stitched, this is the time that I cut the stitched part. Can you see the effect of the pleats now? And this is why I was emphasizing. So when you get those pleats here and there, it just tends to add in so much of the perfection, and it looks so good. It looks beautiful, right? Good size bag to fit in a day's things, clothing and other stuff too. Now with the remaining fabric, I cut open now, in which way you will get a big size fabric that I'm going to use to make the purse strap from the shoulder. I fold it into half and give a simple stitch. And then turned it inside out. I used the remaining border that I just couldn't let it go. I'm making handles by just folding it. Stitching and then turning it inside out. To make the handles more firm, I have used 2 neon party pipes from Kids Party Bag. They're quite firm and strong as well, and they take the desired shape. So I have placed one in each of the stitched fabric. I fold the ends to be stitched as well. It has already started to look so good, and I'm so happy now. What I do is fix these cloth handles to the bag, stitching in a rectangular shape. By lifting the sewing knob and turning the fabric, in which way the stitching will be strong, firm, and it looks really neat and nice as well. Now for the long strip that can be used whenever needed, I fold the stitched part in the center and then stitching the 2 ends to the handbag on both the ends using the same rectangular stitching method. Even though the bag is made at home with recycled clothing, it has to look neat, and giving it a point to anyone who sees it when I'm using the bag, it's bought from a store. I'm very, very, very happy with the outcome, and I cannot wait to use it now. Hopefully soon for a day's outing. It's almost lunchtime, and whenever I make anything at home, it's just the same for the whole family. But now Proscenic air fryer is at home. I can fulfill everyone's request at home. For Santosh's lunch, I'm making creamy vegetables, and for me, it's going to be veggie noodles. I'm a bit unwell. I'm sure you can all recognize with my voice. I've also got sore throat, cough, and terrible cold. So avoiding cream, and this is a good option, having an air fryer at home, in which way the dishes do not require oil for cooking, and also is a great help that you can just slide the tray and the food gets cooked and ready, and you don't have to stand and watch the food getting cooked. So in the cooking tray, I have handful of beans, red, yellow and orange bell peppers, carrots, courgette and onion. With just a teaspoon of oil, I slide the tray inside. The rotary knob plus 12 presets for easy and effective cooking, baking, frying, roasting. Heating can be done by pressing the preset on the panel. You can also accurately change the timer and temperature setting by using the rotary knob. I make the cream ready with double cream. Now the quantity entirely depends to your taste. Salt, chili flakes, garlic granules, parsley and pizza seasoning. To saute these many vegetables, one could have easily taken 2 tablespoons or more of oil on a pan. But now these are beautifully done with just a teaspoon of oil, making it very healthy. Santosh loves a good amount of cream, so this is a generous amount of cream. I'm sure he'll be very happy to eat his lunch today. For me, it's going to be veg atta noodles. So I continue to chop 2 carrots into long strips, handful of beans, onions, peas and corn. Cooking for a gathering at home can also be a lot easy with this air fryer oven at home. I have 2 packs of Veg Atta Noodles that I set them in a bowl for 4 minutes time in hot water. Adding in roasted vegetables, tomato ketchup, hot and sour chili sauce, salt. We can also very easily warm up the food in the air fryer, and this is what exactly I'm doing. To be honest, if I compare the air fryer to the oven, which is right beside me, as you can see, it is integrated with the kitchen cabinets. Air fryer does an amazing job in terms of healthy eating, reducing the cooking time and definitely the texture of food, as the air fryer retains the moisture, whereas the oven cooked food tends to become dry. We can make so many dishes, starters, main course to even desserts in air fryer, and it is so compact, asking very little space, and also comes at an affordable price than compared to an oven. I can easily carry it with it being so light that we can move it around anywhere to any place in the kitchen. So I'm leaving a link of this amazing product for you all to have a look at, and also there's a current offer of 25% starting from 18th April to 1st of May, so make sure to purchase it now. It's almost time to pick up Sanika from school, so for her after school snack I'm making grilled courgette, a very healthy option that my children love to eat, and getting it done just in minutes. Now, to make it just interesting, I use a crinkle cut knife. Appearance does matter for children, right? Courgette, also known as zucchini, is a very tasty vegetable on its own that just grilling them is sufficient for kids. But if it's for us, for adults, then you can add in salt and chili flakes. I grill them for 8 minutes time on one side and then flip them over for 5 minutes time on the other side. I have a chapati that I'm going to smear some butter on it, and then a layer of ketchup. Most of the time I just add in cheese, but today as I have leftover potato palya, I'm going to layer up potato palya because kids love potatoes and I just love giving potatoes to kids. It's quite a filling, right? So potato palya is a must for children, and on top of that I layer up a good amount of cheese. And this just turns out to be a kind of a very healthy option, yet a very filling pizza chapati is what I can say for children after school. So this is what I do most of the time for my children. And I really hope you found this video helpful and useful. Thank you for watching.